Hello guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to fold the scales of the Ryujin 3.5, and I'm also going to show you how to shape them. This is what the scales look like. And on this side they are shaped, and on this they aren't. So first I'm going to show you how to do those and then how to shape them. The Ryujin 3.5 is the only Ryujin that has shaped scales. So there is another Ryujin 3.1 that has the same scales as the 3.5, but you don't need to shape them. Here's another test fold. As you can see, those are the shaped scales on the legs. And here's another fold of the tail. These aren't so good because I was using Kraft. But anyways. Here I'm going to use 35 by 35 centimeters of Kraft paper. It's green and white, and when I show you how to do the scales, I'll show you how to shape them on this little test fold, and maybe do a few of them on the green scales. Anyways, let's start folding it. So first of all, we have to do 16 by 16 grid. Turn on the white side and fold paper in half, horizontally and vertically. And fold around the other way. Fold it, and then fold this edge to the crease we've just made. And do that on every side. So do this here. Then here. And here. Okay, and now fold this edge to this crease. And then the same edge to this crease. And now do that on all the sides. Okay, now we have 8 by 8 grid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to turn around the paper, so now you're on the colored side, and make the mount and fold along this line, like this, and then fold it to this crease. Okay, now take this edge and fold it here. And do the same thing again. Okay, now rotate and do this here. So completely the same thing. You can also start by folding the edge to this crease. And now in this direction. Right now here. Okay, now we have 16 by 16 grid, and now we're going to do a few progressing lines, and we're ready to start collapsing. Okay, so the first line, you need to, let me just see, you need to count 4 units here for the top. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, so that 4th crease is a mountain fold. Anyways, just turn around and count 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, make the mountain fold, and then fold it to here. Hopefully that's the right crease. Let's just check forward. Yeah, it is. So we are basically just folding that in half. See? Okay, unfold that. And now, look here at the bottom. You see this one unit? Just make, again, mount and fold it and fold it to this line. Okay. Now just turn around, and I think that's all. Let me just check. We have 3 there, so then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Yep, it's right. So now we can start folding. So first of all, this crease must be here on the bottom. This must be on the top. So make sure that's what it should look like. Anyways, make the mount fold along this line, and then the valley fold here, like this. Okay. Then make the mount fold along this line, and then valley fold here. And now you just keep doing that. Mount fold here. See? And the valley fold. Now here the mount fold. And then the valley fold. So this is how it looks like. See? Like that. Alright, and now make the valley fold here, then the mountain fold, and the valley fold, and this is going to be the mountain fold. You see, not this crease, but this crease, something like this. Okay, and I can unfold a little bit, and let me just check if we are doing everything correct. Okay, so this crease is supposed to be okay, this is supposed to be here, so we're doing everything on the right. So this here, alright, it's correct. So then if I take the fold there, yep, okay, it's correct. So as I said, do this. Okay, unfold a little bit, turn around on the other side, and you see here, this part, you're going to put your finger here, and then do something like this. So basically just fold this edge to this edge. Okay. If you want, you can unfold a little bit, and now do that. Now make the mountain fold here, and fold this to that line. And it's basically just pulling this whole part down. Okay, same thing here. Okay, something like that. Look here, what I drew. I just drew little squares here. And if you look at the Ryujin crisp pattern, you can see that these things are actually transition units. And the good thing to know is that you always have to do the upper transition units. You see you have one here, and then you have a little the one that's a little bit down, and this is a little bit farther up. So you always do the upper ones and not the lower ones. So now I'm decreasing the upper ones. So when you do this, unfold that. Okay. Turn around on the other side. You can see we had it there. So you need to take your finger here and just pull up a little bit, and you can see that now we have this diamond. Make the mountain fold along this whole line. You see it's valley fold. Just make the mountain fold. Like this. Make the mountain fold here. And as you can see, this is already mountain fold and this is valley fold. So that's the correct order. So look how I'm closing this. Okay, so I'll just show you again. Like this. Alright. And do the same thing here. Put your finger here, so hold this part and just pull. See, so make the mountain fold here like that, and the mountain fold here. Okay, so there's valley fold, mountain fold, and here's the valley fold. So like this. Make sure it doesn't go like that. This must go this, so not like this, like this. Okay. Now we're going to do the transition units. Take this whole part and fold it to here. Now don't do it like that. Make sure you hold this really tight like this, and now fold like that, because you might do something like this, which is not correct, because then the layers, just be careful when you're doing this fold. So hold this part like that, and then just fold like this. Okay, now unfold. Make the mountain fold along that line. As you can see, this one is already mountain fold. Okay, here put your thumb, spread it a little bit, and then just push. So it was like this, like that, with my thumb, and just squash that part. Alright. And now, let me just see. So this is the colored side, yeah. Okay. So here, fold this on the right. Make the mountain fold along this line now. This. Take this part and push. Okay, so now we have something like this. So do the same thing here. Fold this whole part. Make the mountain fold here. Take your finger. Like that. Just squash. Okay, now fold this like that. Make the mountain fold here. Then take your finger and just push. Okay, so now we have something like this. Okay. Now as you can see, you have this flap here. You can put this inside now. Okay, get the mountain fold here and then the valley fold. And now we're going to do the same thing we did before. So make the valley fold there. Like this. And now make sure not to make the crease from this point to here, but from this point to here. This. Same thing here. Okay, then mountain fold. And then the valley fold. Okay, fold that, turn around, and we have one more to do here. That's this one. Okay, so turn around, take your finger, push, go like this, and then push this part to create that square. Make the mountain fold. Mountain fold here as well. And now make sure it goes like this. And then just fold it on one side, left or right, it doesn't matter. And do completely the same thing on the other parts. So here, so mountain fold, this inside like this. And then just fold it on one side. The last one is here. Okay, now completely the same thing. So fold this edge to the line. Put your finger here inside. Do the squash fold. Fold that like that, like this. Make the mountain fold here. Now just push. Now do the same thing on every single flap. So you need to do that only 2 more times. But believe me, that's nothing. On the Ryujin you have to do like 15 of them or something like that. It takes quite a lot of time to do it. Okay, and the last time. This, and just take that and do the closed sink there. Okay, now we are done with transition units. As you can see, point of transition units is to arrange these layers like this. See, they're all going this way. So yeah, now we can start collapsing the scales. So here, make the mountain fold along this line, like this. Now we're going to open this a little bit and make 45 degrees lines from this point, like this. So use the grid as the reference. So this point here is the reference and this point. Okay, now you have to do the valley fold, that's also 45 degrees. So what I like to do is turn around and then just fold it like this. As you can see. Okay, do this again and again. I think you have to do this 4 more times. So I use this line as a reference. And here, as you can see, we don't have the line. So then I just turn around and try to align this line with this line. So that way it's perfect. Okay, valley fold here. Now you can use this as the reference, just fold this edge to here, like that. Okay, you can turn around. Like that, simple as that. So that's 1, 2. So do it again. Like that. Like that. Okay, do that again. So I guess you can see what lines I'm using as the reference. So this line and this line that form perfect square, and you just take that and fold the paper, whatever, on the side, and have something like this. Okay, now I want you to stop here. You see where is this last crease, so stop there. Okay, and now do the valley fold, as you always do. Okay, I'm just going to turn around on the side to make the creases sharper. Okay, now we should have stopped here and make the mountain fold along this line, and then the mountain fold from this point to this point. Then make the valley fold, and then the valley fold here. You see? And they're just flat. So now we're going to repeat all we did here, here. So just unfold like this, count 1, 2, 3, and then for the third crease start making creases. Now here I like to make a full crease like this. And now the valley fold here. this, but make sure that line starts from here. Okay, now the second line, so you can just open a little bit, you see it here, and next line is here. Like that. And turn around the paper to finish the crease, and use this line as use this point as the reference, so the line goes through here. Okay, 1, 2, so do it again, and it starts here. Now I just fold down. Okay, now make the line from this point. It should go like this. Okay, now make the line at this point to here. Then here should be a belly fold, like that. Okay, so we started the scales, so now you just repeat over and over again until you're done. So let's do it. Okay, now what I do is make the mountain fold along this line. And do this, and then now we have something like this, and then you do the same thing here. So keep doing that. So well, if it's here. Okay, now look here. Open this part to make the mountain follow along this line. And then just follow like this. Okay. Now keep doing that. Okay. Again. Oh, here you can already open this part. Not to put here. Okay. It's a bit tricky to start, but once you get hang of it, it's pretty easy. It's only time consuming. You have to repeat this lots of times. And when you're folding the whole thing, the whole Ryujin, you need to do this process like, I don't know, hundreds of times or more. Like this, so while I fold here, and yeah. Okay. Okay, let me just check if it's correct. Yep, that's correct. Okay. So let me just see what's with this part. Yeah, crease is there, multifold is there. Okay, good. So now the next crease goes from here. So when you don't have those anymore, you just make them. You can see that here was the last crease count 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and then make the crease from that. Okay. Okay, so the next line starts from here and goes that way. Okay, goes like this. Okay, we are almost done. So let me see. One more. And it goes like this. Then here. Okay, just like that. Then mount and fold here as always. And then just okay, and now what you have to do is just mount and hold here, and then the valley fold, then again mount and hold here, and then valley fold, and then again mount and fold, and then valley fold. Here we are done, so now I have to do it here. Just like this. And we are almost done. Come on, focus. Okay, take the mount and fold here. It's going to be kind of hard. Maybe if you have a bone folder or something, just go through all of those creases, make them sharper, or just put a couple of books over this, or go with iron over it to get flat surface. Yeah, something. And then you can do here the mount and fold easily. Okay. Okay, it should look like this. Okay, I'll make the mount and fold here. Now this is the last part. Okay, something like this. Now if you fold here in half, you can see that we have this part that's unused. So that part is used for um, dorsal spines. Well, just spines, as you can see. So we're going to do them now. So here is how it's done. You're going to open this a little bit, make the mountain fold here, and then make a valley fold here, and then just make the valley fold from that point to here. Okay. Now we have something like this. And now make the mountain fish here. Make the mountain fold along this line. You can turn around, you can see two creases here. Take your time and just push that part inside like this. Then just close the model. And there we go. So do that again. Take some practice. So there we go. Okay, so let me demonstrate that again. Now from this point to here. Okay. And now just keep doing that. Take your time when you're doing those. They need to look really good if you want nice fold of Ryujin. about halfway there. You can also just do this holes and then do that everywhere, and then at the end do the sinks. Or you can do it as greasing lines and then do the sink and then just repeat that over and over again. Just find what works best for you. And then, now just do the sinks. And here, the last one, just do the reverse fold. Like this. And now, take this part, and here we are done with scales. As you can see, So yeah, that's how you do the scales. If you don't want to shape them, you can stop now. But if you want to learn how to shape the scales, continue with the video. So yeah, here is the test fold, and as you can see, it's exactly the same. So you have this squares, and you have squares here. So this is how the scales are shaped. Where should I start? I'm going to fold the paper like this, and let's start here. So you're going to take your finger and just pull out the paper like this. Okay. Fold it down. Fold the edge to edge. Like this. Now just fold it on one side and fold those layers on the other side. And now do something like this. So you're basically the preliminary base. Okay. Now do that on the other ones as well. So I'm going to do it here. So like this. Bring those two together. Then on the other side. Then just this. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Be careful when you're pulling out the paper, because paper can easily rip, especially when you're using Kraft. Like this. Okay, I'll do 2 more, and that should be enough. So, as before, exactly the same steps, just repeat them over and over again. Now this is why Ryujin 3.5 is hard, because you have to do these scales, and I can do one scale in about 1 minute, and they're exactly, well, a lot. You need about 20 hours to do the scales, just to shape the scales, but 20 hours without stopping. So yeah, it's a lot. Okay, so you have something like this. So here's what you're going to do. Okay, take one flap and just, you see, you're going to fold it like this. Now how much? About 1/2 of this, you see? Just mark it there and fold to there. Like this. You see? And then just fold it down. Okay? And the same thing here. Take that. So about 1/2. And then fold it down. Sorry about that. So this is how our scale is going to look like. I did that everywhere. So here, just take this and about 1/2, so to here. this. I'll fold this one out as well. So I can show you more scales. Okay, so this, that's about half. Like this. Alright, I'm going to pull this part out here as well. Okay, so just take that and fold it like this. And then here. About this much. Okay, so I'm going to pull this part out as well. If I'm able to do that. Okay, there we go. So like this. And like this. And here I'm going to do that as well. And here. So let's just take this part out. Okay, so now we have something like this. Oh, I forgot this one. So, something like that. And now we're going to do the shaping. In the World Super Complex Origamis, Kami has a small diagram how to shape the scales. So what he does is basically open this and then pushes. Well, that's not the way he does it, but that's the way he shows it in the book. But here is the way how to do it. Now, before we do that, take the toothpick or something like this. Here. Take the toothpick. And now we can start turn around on the other side. As you can see, this one is different than this one because I'm not sure how to explain it, but anyways, just pick one of those Let's start here. Take this part and just pull it. Now be really careful not to tear the paper there. Okay. Now just make the creases you had before and just finish the crease like that. See what we did here? It's exactly the same with those, like completely the same. You just pull out a paper from behind and do this. And here's what we did. We put that one inside. Okay, now do this here. Just take this. Be really careful when you're pulling out the paper here. Okay, so you can see this crease, use that crease, and see this one as well. And then you just put it inside. So this is what I did now. Put this one inside. And now you just keep doing that. Let's do it here. So take that. Pull it out. If you're using a stronger paper that doesn't rip so easily, this is a lot easier because you just take the paper and pull it out. Like that. And then just flatten. Here as well. Okay. And I do that everywhere. So let's start here. Pull this out. And just put it inside. We did this one. You can now take the toothpick and no, it's okay. So we have that one. Now do the same thing here. Now here it's really easy because the scales are quite big, but when you're shaping the real thing, they will be quite small, like this. The scales are about this big if you use the paper that's 2 meters by 2 meters. Alright, then let's do this one. Just take this, pull it out. Okay, now here as you can see it's a little bit messy, so just try to make it more clean with the toothpick and your fingers. So here, still looks good. Okay, let's move to another one. So this one. Like that. Just put that inside. Okay. We have this one now. So be careful. I'm going to put a lot of paper here as well. And there we go. So do the same thing here. So just pull out. Like this. Something like that. If you turn around, you've shaped the scales. But they look really nice. See? Anyways, we are done. Showed you how to fold the scales, how to shape them. So now you can shape them on your fold. And if you want, you can fold the whole Ryujin 3.5 with shape scales. Now, as you can see, it's not that hard. It's just time consuming. And yeah, so I'm done with this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel and comment, and yeah, I'll see you next time.